Vice President Sara Duterte is not one to back down from a fight. This much is clear from her fiery response to accusations of mental instability. The allegations came in the wake of her controversial remarks about President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Duterte, known for her sharp tongue and even sharper political instincts, lashed out at her accusers. She vehemently denied the claims, calling them baseless and malicious. Duterte's outburst has once again thrust her into the center of a political storm. Her words, always carefully chosen and often laced with double meanings, have reverberated throughout the Philippine political landscape. This latest controversy has sparked a fierce debate about the boundaries of political discourse and the role of mental health in public office. Duterte's supporters have rallied behind her, praising her for her strength and resilience. They view the accusations against her as nothing more than a desperate attempt to discredit her and undermine her political standing. Her detractors, however, see her outburst as further proof of her alleged instability. They point to her history of controversial statements and actions as evidence of a pattern of erratic behavior. As the controversy rages on, one thing is certain: Sara Duterte will not be silenced. She has shown time and again that she is a force to be reckoned with, and she is not afraid to take on anyone who dares to challenge her. The controversy surrounding Vice President Duterte can be traced back to a seemingly innocuous comment she made about President Marcos Jr. During a public event, Duterte, in her characteristically blunt style, remarked on the president's decision-making process. Some interpreted her comments as a veiled criticism of Marcos Jr.'s leadership, suggesting that he was indecisive and easily swayed by others. Duterte's words, though seemingly off the cuff, send shockwaves through the political establishment. The Marcos family, after all, holds a powerful and often polarizing place in Philippine politics. Any perceived slight against the president is often met with swift and decisive action. Duterte's critics seized upon her remarks, using them to paint her as disloyal and disrespectful to the president. They accused her of sowing discord within the administration and undermining the government's efforts to address the country's many challenges. Duterte, however, remained defiant. She refused to apologize for her comments, insisting that they were taken out of context and blown out of proportion. She maintained that her remarks were intended as constructive criticism, not as a personal attack on the president. In an unprecedented move, Vice President Duterte challenged her accusers to a televised showdown. She dared them to undergo neuropsychiatric exams and drug tests alongside her, with the results broadcast live on national television. This bold move was classic Duterte: audacious, confrontational, and calculated to seize control of the narrative. Duterte's challenge sent shockwaves through the country. Never before had a high-ranking Philippine official made such a public and provocative display. Her opponents were caught off guard, unsure how to respond to this unexpected turn of events. Some viewed Duterte's challenge as a sign of desperation, a last-ditch effort to salvage her reputation. Others saw it as a brilliant tactical maneuver, a way to expose the hypocrisy of her accusers and rally public support to her side. Whatever the interpretation, one thing was clear: Sara Duterte was not going down without a fight.